we are about a year and a half away from forming the Mughal Empire. It'll be probably November 1509. While that's going on, I'm fabricating a claim on Mazandaran and trying to convert some of my first provinces that I can. Wait, how long is that going to take? Current progress is 1.6. Why did that suddenly... Okay. Alright. I'm not going to complain about stuff being easier to convert. I also figured out why I'm losing money all of a sudden. It's because I'm rooting out all the corruption from overextension. And, of course, the +3 advisors we have don't help either, but they're both at half cost too, so I don't think it's as big of a problem as it could be. The city of Kandahar. As custodians of the holy mosques of Kandahar, we are responsible not only for the holy shrine. A state that claims this honor is also expected to fend for both the population of the holy cities as well as the pilgrims they attract. I've forgotten this event already. I know that. For 15 years, national tax modifier minus 20%. I really hate this event. Alright, we'll lose the stability, I guess. And we've got now internal conflicts possible. We need to get our unrest back up to not below 0. Or not greater than 0. Yes. And what is starting at... Okay, stability is less than 0 is what affects that. So, once we get the cores, we will increase stability back up to +1. Our traditional fisheries are proving excellent grounds for the recruiting of sailors for our fleet. Gain naval tradition, which we probably have none of. Oh, no, we have 22 right now. I can fabricate the first claim on Mazandaran. And I do want... That's 22, 18, 12, 10. Okay. So we will fabricate from east to west. And I'm going to fabricate maybe 2 or 3, probably just 2. Well, I don't think I'll do all 3 of their provinces. That would take way too long, I think. I'm surprised we haven't had any, like, major rebellions. Our truce with Transoxiana, no major rebellions have risen to the top of the list yet. Delhi has a 21.6% chance of increasing every month. Oh, and the Hormuzi separatists just increased to 90. They jumped from, like... Okay, so I guess I will go and deal with that. They're actually going to be rising up in Hassa, in Zufra to be specific. So we'll yeah, let's go and deal with our vassal's rebellion. It would be so much better if they just increased the autonomy there. Debate over Sufi practices. I'm going to start moving toward mysticism, I think. I'm going to try to stay mystic, actually. And, let's try to do it a complete about face, pretty much. Sure. We'll support the moderates. Probably going to hurt us tax-wise because we are going to be making less money now. Declaring war on Misandrin will actually move us more toward legalism. What about Astara? They're already Sunni. Okay, I was hoping that the war with the Mamluks would cause them to release a vassal that was of a different religion. Oman, however, is a body. Okay. Who are they allied with? Dawasir? We could take them. I think we could very easily fight them. And we'll start taking our troops over. Landing in Qatar just to be safe. And it's only 18 in both places. So okay. I'm going to try something, I think. Oh, they increased autonomy. Glad I brought all of my troops over here. Shirvan has collapsed. So I'm wondering if that means that... Oops. They are Misandrin's only ally, and they're Misandrin's at war with Biapis right now. We're at 56% overextension. We've almost got Central Doha Accord. And let's take the last army back over to the mainland, or back over to our contiguity? I don't even know if that's a word. Our contiguous land. We still have the looming disaster. It's not going up that fast. Zufra will have 0 unrest now, thanks to them lowering autonomy. Or increasing autonomy, not lowering. That's good. Our truce has expired with Malwa and Gondwana and Bundelkhand. I can take exploration ideas. My first exploration idea. I'm going to hold off. And there's a reason. So now, Masood II has... Okay. Masood II has begun to lay the foundation of his new empire. Although inferior in numbers, his well-disciplined troops have managed to achieve several decisive victories against the sultans of India. The Battle of Herat became the first great victory in a series of territorial expansions, and with time, the empire of the Mughals could stretch over the larger part of the Indian plateau. Okay. New traditions and ambitions. Our state is going through a range of changes that is rapidly changing our identity and ideals. Unless we actively work against it, we will see the ambitions and traditions of our country change as a result of this. Gain new traditions and ambitions. Yes, please. So we now have Mughal ideas. We're over Diplo relations. Let's recall this guy from increasing our vassal opinions, because I'm going to annex Fergana. That's part of the reasons I wanted to part of the reason I wanted to save up some Diplo power and not spend it right now. The other is I want to move my capital to Delhi. I will gain 20 prestige, gain 1 stability, gain base tax. Hindvi will become the new primary culture. Delhi will become the new capital. I will gain 1 base tax, 1 base production, 1 base manpower in Delhi. I'm actually going to do something really quick. We are going to spend some military points to increase stuff in Delhi, and then we are going to move the capital. And I've gained stability. And so we have a new cultural union. We're no longer Uzbek. And all this stuff is state cores, are they not? Or they're... Oh, okay. That's interesting. My capital is not in a state right now. That's weird, right? Next I'm going to introduce Din-e-Ilahi. Reduce social unrest caused by religious disagreements between our subjects by introducing a new religious doctrine that will attempt to merge the principal thoughts of Islam with Hinduism. Oh, we still have access to the reform government decision, which will change us to administrative monarchy. I have no plans of unifying Islam, but our capital moved to Delhi, which I don't like one thing about that. It also moved my main trade city. So I'm going to move it back to, I think, Isfahan. Probably the best place, or Mashhad. Doesn't really matter, does it? I could move it back to Herat, in all honesty. As long as it's in Persia. Might as well go for Herat. It was the main trade city, or I mean, it was our former capital city. So that cost us some Diplo points, and that's the other thing. We have permanent claims on all of India now. So that's something new and different. Where are the highest? We've got 31 overextensions still. We are possibly going to get Delian separatists. We'll have to see though. And I want to try to convert more stuff. So, switching our ideas, we get core creation cost minus 25%. I probably should have canceled my core creation before I tag switched. It's fine, we'll still save a ton of admin points in the long run. Especially because permanent claims are another minus 25%, I think. Bamanas and Bengal might start hating us because we have permanent claims on their land, and we're not going to relinquish any of those. So, stuff is coring. Can build improvements. Jaunpur has collapsed. Looks the same to me. We will enable army drilling for our primary army. And are we now out of... No, we still have 18% overextension. Upper Doab is the one. So, will Delhi will it be made an automatic state once the core here finishes? 25th of September. I'll have to keep my eye on that. Still annexing for Ghana. Poor government policies. I'll take a loan for now. It's gonna suck, but oh well. Oh yeah, our new ideas. So we maintain our previous cavalry combat ability. I don't remember. Did we have core creation cost as the Timurids? I can't remember. But we also get religious unity plus 35% and tolerance of heathens, which stacks really well with humanist tolerance from humanist ideas. And we will pretty much always stay at a +3 tolerance of heathens, no matter what. And we have discipline as well. Everything after that is mostly okay, so we get cost of reducing war exhaustion, which is so-so. Idea cost minus 10%. National tax modifier plus 10%. yearly prestige +1, stability cost modifier -10%, and technology cost -5%. The idea cost and the technology costs are pretty good, I'd say. The biggest part of the movables are like the -25% core creation cost and the amazing tolerance of heathens. And I need to start saving my Diplo points more. I know I just used a bunch to keep my trade capital in Persia, but I think that was worth it. If I recall this merchant and say have him steer from Kashmir now, it's probably not going to actually be too helpful. What just happened? He's traveling to Doha. Okay, so I guess I accidentally moved something around that I didn't mean to. We have timbered particulars that are now going to decrease. Apparently, no guy is moving a lot of trade in that direction. Let's see if we're actually making a decent amount from having our trade that way instead. And in a few more months, we can fabricate a second claim on the Mazandaran, and then probably go to war with them. In fact, I want to move my troops there. I will go to where their army is first. And then this one will go to Golistan. Actually, no. This one will go to Kazvin. And then the 5 stack will go to Golistan. Still only have one ally, right? Shirvan. Oman wants military access? No. No, thank you. Not happening. Are we? Yeah, we're at 0% overextension now. I'm boosting stability. We're getting pretty far behind on tech in general. But, that Dini Ilahi thing, no expiration date. So that's amazing. And okay. I'm also tempted to stack some other modifiers. Like I'm thinking about possibly taking innovative as my level level 14 or tech level 14 idea. And we can take what will be our last age power for the next like 4-ish years. Might as well take the higher no, bad idea. We'll take the combat bonus. Even if I did get my colonist before the next even if I did get my colonist before the the age expired, there's no chance that I would be able to finish off a colony by the time the age was over. See, he knows what's coming. He sees it. And I'm going to recall this diplomat to stop spying, to stop doing spy network. We have 2 cores. Let's go ahead and declare. Shirvan will answer the call, but they are kind of unable to really help at all. So let's go with the conquest of Sari. And I am sorry, that is not really, but it's a fortress. Hopefully we'll pick them off. We will. Oh wait, I can probably pay back that loan. Or at least, no. Close. Next month. And it looks like he's actually going to survive. Switch these guys up. Go destroy the army. If we can. If they're not going to run. Nope, they're going to stay. Oh, nope, they're going to go into Karkoyuna. Now we'll go around. Occupy their other land. I am actually going to activate my border forts and need to watch to make sure they don't come in like through the southern corridor through the mountains. It's a bit of a change. I'm used to all the red, and now we're this like foresty green color. Fergana's getting closer and closer to being annexed. I can repay that loan finally. And I might as well raise war taxes. We are making a ton of money. Thanks to war taxes. This is... okay, he doesn't have any siege ability. Now, don't attach to me, please. In fact, I want you guys to be passive. Just, no, Hassa, no focus. You know what, screw it, both of them. Both of them, passive. Go home. I can handle this myself. Hopefully they realize that. Nope, they're going to go into... you know what? Sure. Have fun with that. Be aggressive. And siegey. How many troops are left on their side? We're at about 16,000. We got water shortage. Cool. Oh shit. Yep, that's not something I wanted to see. Time to go and fight the armies in my southern region. What? As much as I don't want to. I'm activating all of my forts. And I'll actually put this guy in charge, I guess. He's got higher maneuver, so he'll hopefully get there faster. Catch them. Please catch them. They're going to go help each other. They are. And I'm taking this. I just attacked into the mountains. I was hoping that I could still. We're rolling the same as they are. We've won the Siege of Amel. We've won that battle. Shiraz. Let's make sure they go and just get out of our land. Hey Siobhan, you want out of this war yet? Nope. Okay, they have 2 wars declared on them right now. I'm going to send my infantry up to deal with that. Aha! I can catch them. We've converted something else. Can convert Ladakh now. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to... Did we win that siege already? Okay, no. Let's turn right back around and just get Siobhan out of this war. You know what? No. We'll take all of their money, too. We could use a little bit. I'm actually going to split my army and reoccupy all of this land carpet style. That's what I keep forgetting to do it, so I'm going to go and do it now. Upper Doab is not a state. Let's make it one. Make state core 90, 65, and 50. That 25 admin point reduction is amazing. And I'm going to go start fabricating a claim on Oman. Maybe not. Uzbek has gone bankrupt. Yeah, I'm going to try to fabricate a claim, I think. Still, I don't know if I want any land from them, but I have ulterior motives by trying to do this. Oh, I destroyed their armies. Okay. We'll accept the nobles' demands. We've won the siege up north, so let's get Shirvan out of this war. Wait a minute. Never mind. I don't need to fabricate a claim on Oman. Because the only reason I wanted to claim on Oman was to get to war with them at all. And Shirvan will actually be perfect for what I want to do. But I want 100% war score, so we integrated Fergana, giving us a little bit more infantry. send the diplomat here. And I want to force their religion. And give me all your money. And war reparations. And that'll get us 7 prestige. We don't really need to get anything else. Yeah. Okay, we can't make it a core, so we can't take it. I thought we could core across the Caspian Sea, though. I might be wrong. And that looks good to me. And just like that, we fulfilled another age requirement. Let's go to the Diplo macro builder, own subject nations, so that that happens. And let's switch Hassa. No, I'm fine with them being unaggressive. And at the end of this month, we'll hit 100 war score. Karkoyunlu has announced me as their new rivals. Okay. And now I'm going to take as much land as I can get while hopefully only getting getting no more than those 6 in my okay, that's too many. I don't want any more than those 6 as my possible coalitions. And we can get 900 gold and war reparations. What have they been doing all this time? Apparently not spending much gold. 7, right? Mazandran will join, but I don't care. It's Mazandran, they are weak. So yeah, that's good. What's our inflation at? We just jumped up pretty high. So we can rival some new people. Let's take Karkoyunlu because it's likely that we will eclipse them again in the near future. So issue an embargo. And I need to make more cores, of course. Get these guys back in our land. And we have 2 forts next to each other. That's kind of not something I want to have happen. I'll keep the one in the mountains, actually. I'll destroy the one in Kazvin. But now we have 58% of the trade in Persia. That's 11.47 gold a month. Enjoining right and wrong and forbidding wrong, Muslims are encouraged in the Quran to take an active role in their community in order to enjoin right and forbid wrong. While this command has been interpreted in many ways by Muslim scholars, it is sometimes used by reformist groups to justify the forceful spread of more extremist views. A group of charismatic mosque preachers in Delhi have begun calling for the end of unorthodox religious practices and are inciting the populace against the Sufis, leading to violence and street battles. Move towards mysticism. And we will continue to move toward mysticism. Age of Discovery is over in about a little over 2 more years. We'll bring these guys back together. We have some provincial unrest. Won't be around for that long, I think. And I'm going to mothball the forts again. And I have no idea what the next thing I want to do is. Multan's probably a target that I want to go after sometime in the near future, because I want to take Sinsagar and Multan to try to... What? Who are they allied with? Transoxiana, Chagatai, and Jaunpur. Okay. Who is Transoxiana allied with? Great Horde and Multan. Give me a second. Chagatai wouldn't come in. Jaunpur would. I have low Diplo rep right now. But, yeah, that's kind of where we're heading in the next one is war with Multan and pretty much the conquest of India in general.